Oh, hi, Premier. I just wanted to ask you about police departments are sounding the alarm about the province ending funding for naloxone kits. And I know that your public safety ministry has come out with a statement today saying they'll try and find long-term funding. But I'm wondering if you are able to tell us what happened here, how this kind of occurred in the middle of an overdose crisis, and what, if anything, your understanding is of the situation.
Thanks, Rob. My understanding is that our stockpile of naloxone is depleted, and we need to rejuvenate that. The Minister of Finance is aware of that. Minister of Mental Health and Addictions is working on that. And, of course, when it comes to ensuring that police departments across the province have access to naloxone so they can perform life-saving interventions with those in crisis, that will continue, and it will be funded by the provincial government.
Good afternoon, Premier. You mentioned earlier that you said our stockpile is depleted in relation to naloxone. Were you referring to the Solicitor General and Ministry of Public Safety specifically, or the entire stockpile that the provincial government has? And if that's the case, what other organizations are no longer receiving naloxone?
No, this was with respect to law enforcement. That's how the issue came forward. That's why Solicitor General is involved here. These ultimately are decisions government-wide. We've made a commitment to ensure that naloxone can save lives. We know that. We want it to be as widely distributed as possible. And the stockpile is specifically with a few detachments, as I understand it. But that's not to say that we need to be always vigilant and alert and making those procurement decisions effectively and seamlessly. It's unfortunate that an alarm had to go off, but when you hear an alarm, you respond to it, and that's what we're doing.
Lisa, do you have a follow-up?
Yes, thank you. Well, that alarm went off in April of 2020. The Victoria Police Department has had to fund it itself for the past year. That's one department. Are you concerned, disturbed, or surprised that the ministry has, not really responded to this until today when the media started asking questions?
No, I'm not aware of the situation in Victoria, but I do have a very good working relationship with Chief Manick, and he's not raised it with me. Again, we can only respond to issues as they come to us. And the good news is that the rapid turnaround with Minister Farnworth and the team, working with Minister Malcolmson, is how people expect us to respond, quite frankly. When issues are brought forward, whether through the work of the media or through interventions by those who provide services, our obligation is to do an assessment and make the best decision possible to meet the needs of the public, and that's what we're doing in this case.